Hello everybody! Welcome to a new, more historically based series on my channel. Today we'll be talking about different flags. Now, if you're asking, yes, I got this idea from Sheldon from Big Bang Theory. Get over here. We're going to be talking about flags from countries that have split up in the past. First, we're going to start with some that are temporarily split up. First country you all might know well. Forgive the bad drawing, by the way. I am not a very good artist. But you should be able to get the general idea of what it is. So this is the U.S. Now, we're going to be talking about a specific region of the U.S. Some of you might know about. This is the Confederate States of America. Or for short, or just as we go by a shortened USA, the South went under CSA, Confederate States of America. Now, you are probably used to the battle flag of the U.S., as it is the most known one, which is simple. Bars. 3 stars per bar. As I said, not a good artist. Star. Now I know some of this might get boring, and maybe one day we'll get a little feisty and actually start adding colors, but today we're just doing a simple, basic caveman drawing.
Caveman?
Anyways, the stars and bars, or the battle flag, actually does not and has never acted as an actual flag of the Confederate States of America. But there were 3 flags that acted as actual battle flags. Country flags. And not as battle flags. First, we have the First National. This one is commonly confused with the first flag of the United States of America. Now, this flag is commonly mistaken for a very similar flag, the Betsy Ross flag. But they are quite different if you actually pay attention, but the mistake can be forgiven. First National, if you need a colored interpretation, also hangs right here. Now, but there were complaints about the flag, with many on the Yankee side claiming it was too similar to the Union flag. So the Confederate States changed their flag to the Second National, which is quite literally the stars in bars on a pure white flag. I'm literally just doing dots right here.
You have only 5 more minutes of film.
So, that gives you the second national. Now, although you shouldn't be too hard to describe, here is the second national in all of its glory. Now, of course, Yankees being Yankees, they complained yet again. And we had to change our flag for a third time. And make, unfortunately, the ugliest flag probably ever flown in these United States. The third national. It's the same thing as the second national except red stripe. Now, here is a sideways. Here we see the third national in all of its absolutely horrifying disglory. We should have some time. Now, there's also another common flag also associated, which I do not have with me, with the Confederacy. But it's a very simple flag with a single star in the middle, known as the Bonnie Blue. Single white star and blue. Now, this actually started as a flag for the Republic of Texas, which changed its flags a few times. Actually, Bonnie Blue was actually originally used a yellow star in the middle with a blue field. This was used to honor the yellow rose of Texas. But eventually, after some racial tensions, it was changed to white, and eventually to the classic, glorious Texas flag we have today. I think we should have time to talk about one more country and its flags. Welcome to Czechoslovakia. I'm not even going to attempt to spell the name. The Czechoslovakia, after World War II and after its invasion from the north by the Germans, ends for the Sudetenland, which was originally just used. The Allies originally agreed to let the Germans have the Sudetenland, a land with a lot of ethnic Germans in Czechoslovakia. After the war, Czechoslovakia fell under Soviet management. Once the Germans in the north were defeated, and the Sudetenland was given back to Czechoslovakia, it was instead gifted to the Soviet Union in the Warsaw Pact, but would eventually return to the would eventually turn back to its independent state after the Soviet Union fell. The Allies would help it get off the ground. Where Czechoslovakia, I'm going to do another illustration here, hopefully a little better, would split into two. Meet the lands of the Czech Republic and Slovakia. Now, the former flag of Czechoslovakia would actually remain in use in the Czech Republic as the Czech Republic flag. Slovakia would adapt a common flag used by Balkans, which would be a white, blue, and red pattern upon a